Keeping it real. Keeping it real. We know how good you are, but we can't keep us focused on the talents. This, the mentality, this, the heart, the thing that beats inside of your chest, that's what makes those dudes. And there we have it. There we have it. Neymar just come right out and said it. You know, and you see, for me, I'm not one of those guys that said, oh yeah, I was right, who's right? I know I was right because I've watched football for a long time. So this is not a chance for me to say like, hey man, no, because I knew that this guy's head isn't in it. I knew based on what happened with Adriano, although that was depression, what happened with Ronaldinho, what happened with Ronaldo, Brazilians tend to shine for a short period of time, then they fall out of love with the game. You know, it's just that for that period when they're money, it's the most amazing thing you'll ever see. But it will not extend for 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years the way that it has done for like someone like a Messi. So this was expected. This was expected. This was not a surprise. So because I want to just do the math. So Neymar is 29 now. He's gonna be, I think he'll be 30 by the time it rolls around through. So next roundabout, what's it called? He'll be like 34. You know, when they won in, I think it's America, Canada, and so forth happens. You can still play at 34. So to come out and say already ahead of time that I believe this is going to be my last one, and it's even beyond that, is the fact that he said, my head isn't in the game anymore. That I don't think I have the keyword. I don't think I have the strength of mind to carry on with football. Shows you that he's not mentally in it. Shows you that his priority isn't really winning a UCL with PSG. Just that, well, if we win, it's cool. But that's not my priority. My priority is that freaking World Cup. Like, that is my thing. You know, my thing is that I have to now say what's up at this World Cup. So, but the fact that he's even, because look, he may retire after the World Cup, but you don't even have to come out and say it. The fact that he felt he needed to say it, and it's that keyword where he says, I don't think I have the strength of mind or will for football anymore, shows you that, you know, this is why you were not able to be that dude. Because you could have been that dude if when you were at your peak or you had the hunger, you were able to say what's up. And even adds to the points of maybe you should have stayed at Barcelona. Maybe you should have stayed, and maybe the loss of your will and hunger was by you moving to PSG, a holiday camp, having all the fun in the world, and the professionalism and that discipline being taken away from you. So the question to you guys is, what does this really say about Neymar the player? What does it say about Neymar the footballer? What does it say about Neymar the person and the character? Because he still scores highest on the eye test. But in terms of that mental, which is 70% of what it takes to be the number one at this sport. Keeping it real. Keeping it real. We know how good you are. But we can't keep us focused on the talents. This, the mentality, this, the heart, the thing that beats inside of your chest, that's what makes those dudes. That's what makes Cristiano and Messi what they was. It's their dedication to say, I'm always going to say what's up this year, next year, next year. Cristiano's never going to retire. You have to drag him off and chop off his legs to take Cristiano off that freaking pitch. Cristiano's going to play until he's 50. He knows because he's going to do it because of me. So again, we know how talented you are, but talent alone isn't enough. Your mentality, your strength of mind, and your will is what is key. Or does this have an amazing ending, and does Neymar go ahead and actually win that World Cup in 2022, which would be a crazy ending to the freaking Neymar story? Like, subscribe, peace out, one love, stay black.